I forgot what I was gonna say, but hello, welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Ghostly. Hello, K9. Howdy, Strawberry Milk Magic. From K9, good. Waiting for a friend, so you're watching this live. Well, thank you for popping by. I hope it'll be, somewhat entertaining while you're waiting for your friend. Love my art, by the way. Thank you, thank you. We'll be working on more art today, so yippee! Alright, I don't know how to start this stream, man. I was too busy, ooh! You know what? I do know how to start this stream. I was too busy adding to my Milanote, what is it called? Oh, man. It's too early in stream for this. Like a board of ideas. Ghostly, the will of the tubs are strong. Hey, Ghostly, if you're here, you're gonna bring the tub energy. Strawberry Milk Magic, just to cover my channel today. Love your art, especially the last short that you posted. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be posting more about the story and stuff soon, but, we will have to see. Yeah, came because the Eternity short. Love those. Thank you. Well, we are gonna be actually drawing those OCs today. Let me... Ta-da! Boom! Hold it up. So, here, I'll pull up this one. This is the OCs! Yippee! Hello, Jimbles! Welcome, welcome! So yeah, I'm drawing a, Draw This in Your Style challenge. If people don't know what that is, basically, I mean, I don't know if it's, on Twitter or anything, because I am not on Twitter at all. But, on Instagram, there is, people will post, an artwork, and then other people will draw it in their style in order to, I guess... It's too early for this, what should I say? In order to, earn prizes, which mostly are, they could be monetary prizes, or they could also be, commission prizes as well. Strawberry Monkey was so sad and beautiful. Thank you. Dude, it was a perfect song. I was I listened to for that song, and I was like, I know I have other things I should work on, but nah, this is gonna consume the next 2 weeks of my time. I'm glad that you like it. Ghost Lace Delicious must consume, thank you. From K9, you have to go, but that's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have fun drawing? I will. So, looks like we have small frogs today. I will end the poll. So, the frogs refer to these little guys that run around on stream. Right now he's big, so let me fix that for you. I believe it is 0.1. Can we put them on? Yeah. I might need to make him a little bit bigger so you guys can see him. Yeah, he absolutely disappears in the background. Alright. Frog too small. Hold up. Let me fix frogs. But hello, Red Spinel. I don't know if I already said hello, but welcome. Okay, setting. I think it was 1.5 that we had it on last time. That way you guys can still see them a little bit. Yeah! There we go. The tub called Shelby Strong. You're still in the tub. Well, I hope you are enjoying a lovely bath. Hello, Luz. Welcome, welcome. Love the art. Thank you. Alright. So there's not going to be any time challenge this time. I was doing some art fight streams, which all had a time challenge. Yeah, yippee, tiny frog. Yep, tiny frog time. Itty bitty boy. As he hides behind where the timer slot is, but there's no timer today. Alright, so we're going to be working on drawing this piece right here. Let me get my hand on the lid. It looks amazing so far, by the way. Thank you! I was having so much fun with this. I wanted to post, like, hold up. Time-lapse. If I click export time-lapse, it'll show me a preview. Hello, Spearberry, welcome! Oh my god, the timer's gone. Yes, the timer's been banished. There, we can show like a little, hold up. A little preview of what the sketching process was like. So, I'll show you guys my, I still can't think of it. My mood board, that's what it's called. But I'll show you guys my mood board in a second. But yeah, whole little sketch process right here. And then I just went in recently with, like, you know, putting some basic colors down just to make sure I got everything where it needed to be. So, we'll get that out of the way. Timer has been banished to the shadow room. Yes, it has. The timer has been banished. Alright. So, behind the scenes stuff real quick. Yippee. So here's my mood board that I have currently. This is like the first time I've actually done a mood board. I figured I would kind of go over a little bit of the process of how I kind of was doing stream, I guess, or not stream, was thinking about the sketching process. So, oh, how do I zoom in? Okay. All right, so. There we go. I'm still like new to Milano, so I have no idea how it works. Yeah, the purple face wide. Yeah, the chat recap on screen does not do very well with emojis. You found a tub emoji? Oh no! Oh, the tub emoji works. That's hilarious. But basically kind of went through and grabbed a bunch of references for, first off, like the pose. I wanted to go with like an Art Nouveau kind of style, maybe. Definitely with dancing and a dynamic pose, so that's what we did. I was looking at these two references because I'm like, ooh, but what if like a balcony pose? That would be fun. And I really like the Dutch angle both of these are on, like they're at a diagonal to show the movement. So I was like, hey, yeah, let's go, let's show some movement. No! Man, not even 10 minutes into stream and we already have it driving in my car. The bump looks like a deer reference. Let's go. Honestly, that meme is still fire. Surprised it's still living. It has lived longer than most memes currently. Alright, so yeah, Art Nouveau color palette, kind of pulled up some, like, floral, like, I think these are, like, floral stained glass layouts for flowers as well. You found the tub emote? Nice. A lot of these, I do not have the artist for, because I did find them on Pinterest, unfortunately, so I should really look for the artist more for a lot of these, but I wanted to go for, you know, kind of a, hold up, where are they? A greenhouse kind of vibe for it. So I was like, heck yeah, greenhouse time. This was like the main inspiration as well for having that like skewed angle because it's beautiful. I really at the end want to make it like glowy and have like all the rainbow effects and everything, just because I feel like, hello Maddie, welcome. Working on one of the DTIYs. Oh, cool. How to draw grass. Oh, if only the G was, there we go. Just cover up the, oh wait, no, my hand's in the way. I can't cover up just the G. How to draw gas. Or, y'all are just finding like the most, like emojis that I didn't even know existed. We got lizard and bathtub. Yo, honestly. Okay, I could just scroll through and find a random emoji and be like, haha, did you know this existed? Hold up. Random emoji. Everyone post the most random emoji in chat real quick. Boom. Random emoji. Perfect. The dress of the armor is complicated. No, that's completely fine. Thank you so much, Maddie Animatics. Or Maddie. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at pronouncing stuff. Maddie. I know it's like Maddie Animatics. But yeah, the dress of the armor is a little complicated. But also, I do also on here have some of my favorite artwork pulled up. Some just normal basic references of wash painting and flowers, because I absolutely love those. What I also have pulled up is, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so I can, is pieces from Norman Rockwell, as well as Lynn Buckham, which are some of my favorite, like, I think it's mid-modern art. Oh, those are some great emojis. Hold up, we got spoon, a loop-de-loop. Is that a dude riding a horse? It's a bunch of dudes riding horses. Hey, we love equality and representation. They got a puzzle piece. A one-piece emote. Nice. I don't know. They keep adding emojis that I'm like, huh. Had a blast. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Enjoy. Ooh, you found, I think it's like a flower cookie. Isn't that, Maddie? Ghostly. Is that a tower? What is that? Timboza, you're gonna start drawing too to heal your art block. Very calming, motivating environment. Let's go. But, okay, back to... Oh, man. Okay. I can't tell if stream is dropping or not because it's relatively cool today, so I thought I'd get away with not putting ice packs next to the router. There's a toilet paper one. Oh, nice. They're just square. Or, oh no, did it not work? Is it just a square or did it not work? That's the thing. But yeah, a lot of oil paintings and gouache paintings, which are some of my favorite artworks to reference. One of the ones in the Unicode library is called Sleeping Arrangement. Nice. But yeah, some of my favorite artworks from Rockwell and Lynn Buckham. So I always recommend pulling up some pieces. Hopefully everything here is not AI. I tried very hard not to find AI references because, you know, human art is good art. Last thing I will pull up is the individual character outfit references. So here's Zeriel's. I was going for Regency, like 1850s-ish, like mid-1800s is kind of like the time period of clothing and stuff we're going for. There's Korea. Love you never used them. I just love the rendering so much. Just how like natural, you know, how actual paint on a canvas goes. Because that's something I'm trying to get better at is making digital art. I guess it can look digital, but I like it to have a little bit of pizzazz, you know. But yeah, we got Zeriel's reference. Originally he had like an overcoat, but I kind of got rid of that idea just because I didn't feel like it. I feel like it blocked too much of, I guess, his like body composition. So I just got rid of it. It got. I don't think I have the pattern. I think the pattern is similar to this one for his vest. That's what they're called. That's Zeriel's. And we have Ella's, which is some more traditional art paintings as well as cute little child. Look at these. Aren't they just to die for it with a cabochon? If you're going 1800s, you gotta have a cabochon. They're so important. Oh, you went to a convention? I hope you had fun. Hopefully you spent your money on good things. You may be out, but you could also get good things. And then I really wanted to give her a little bonnet because they're super gosh darn cute. So I kind of used down here as a reference and this is a reference. Then the last one I will show you guys before we actually get started drawing. It's been 15 minutes no drawing. Oh, it's a roll of newspaper. Is Lucille's, which has an entire like 11 images and 3 unsorted ones in here as well of just pretty dresses that I was like, yes, these dresses are the prettiest, especially with the armor references. I'll probably have to pull up more armor references just so I can actually like go render it properly because I can't do that. Anyways. Hello, Brett. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day so far. So, without further ado, I'm probably going to get started on the line art. Before I do want to actually show you guys something that you'll probably see pop up here and again. So, in the background, I do actually have a Sims 4 image reference. You love drawing pretty dresses? I know, pretty dresses are so fun. Yeah, Toxic with pretty dress. Exactly. Get the honey bun. You should get a honey bun. That sounds delicious. I agree with Brett. Honey bun, 100% ghostly. So yeah, I do have a Sims 4 reference up in here. But I would like to say I did it after the sketch, only to have like flower placement. Just because I really struggle with like leaf composition, so having something in the background will actually help. So that is what that's for. Anyways, looks so pretty. Thank you, Luz. All right. So I think I've said without further ado like 6 times. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of the background, I think, right now. And solely focus on... should we do Lucille and Zeriel first, or should we draw Estrella first? That's the thing. Using Sims 4 as a reference is so silly, you love it. Dude, Gimbals, I've been doing that for forever. I have a whole, like, 3-minute short that I did for school that all the backgrounds are referenced from Sims 4 because, one, it's a 3D program that you can create stuff with. I'm not saying you directly trace things, but using 3D objects as references is a good place to start. It's something that, like, Clip Studio Paint even has it built into it. But I don't want to pay money, so I already have The Sims 4. I already have way too many packs on The Sims 4. Therefore, I'm just going to use that. You got the bun? Absolutely. Hopefully, you got to let us know how it tastes, Ghostly. Just joined. How am I? I'm doing really well. How about you? That specific window placement on the reference. Exactly. It tastes good? Nice. Alright. Is this Cheddar eating a honey bun in the bath? Oh yeah, Ghostly, I thought you were in the bath again. Or did you buy a honey bun in the bath? But welcome EXO. I hope you're having a good, or Echo, my bad. And I hope you're having a good day. Oh, you almost have no ideas. You're kind of stuck. That's so fair. I mean, honestly, best place to start if you have art block. My recommendation would be maybe, I don't know, maybe start doing some figure drawings. Figure drawings will always help. I say as I'm taking a figure drawing class and it's like the worst, like, 4 hours of my life because I finish halfway through and I'm like, what? It tastes like tears? I totally missed that. What the heck? Yeah. Are we going off of his tears, like, what you think they would taste like or what they do taste like? There's a difference there. Spooper, you're currently working on 2 drawings right now? Nice. You got here and you're confused. You couldn't start. Ghostly bought a honey bun and they were saying what it tasted like, so I just leave if I finish early? No, I don't want to leave if I finish early because I feel obligated to stay because I'm paying money to be at the class. Started one drawing, but it's not where you want it to be, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's always good to step back from art for a while if it's giving you trouble. So I honestly think instead of, like, I was thinking maybe I would legitimately go in with, you know, my line art brush and actually do line art. Maybe I should actually do line art. Or I could just do what I've been doing and use my sketch brush, which is probably what I'll do. Hello Stitch, welcome. Just randomly found you. Been watching for 10 minutes and only realized you made 1 million views with an Alex Warren song. Oh my god, dude, it's insane. It's absolutely cracked. I was not expecting that. Have to do complicated poses. Heck yeah! Love the shirt with the Wolfman. Thank you. So many questions. How do you do that line so smoothly? That was with stabilization. So if I were to do it normally, you know, it has like a little bit of like kinks in it, and it's not exactly straight. But if I go here and have my stabilization on like 42, it's a lot smoother of a line. You need context of who the characters are and did he die? He did not die. So the character in that reel is called Zeriel. I'm actually drawing art of 2 characters in that reel right now, Lucille and Zeriel. I do have some lore posts on my channel, I think, which will probably explain it better than I can right now. But yeah. Cooking is being done. Yeah, he became a furry. Yeah, I cannot deny that. Oh, dude, it's so funny. Half the comments, like, because it's reached so many people, half the comments are like, oh my gosh, is that Odysseus? And then, oh wait, it's not. The other half are either people being like, did you kiss the brick before throwing it at me? Or, oh my god, he's a furry. It's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, the song was about missing someone. You just thought he was dead. You know what, that's totally fair. I mean, you can miss someone in more ways than just one, but honestly, it's up to interpretation. That's literally the only thing I've, like, I've made for these characters. I was not expecting it to blow up at all, so I didn't have the content to make the context, you know. Bro has the depressed Odysseus dad haircut. Exactly. From Ray, genuinely impressed. You do so well. With 42 stabilization, you feel like someone's trying to steal your pen when you use that much. I think it's just getting used to it, to be honest. I used to draw with 100% stabilization all the time, like even a sketch layer. Okay, I cannot draw a hairpiece. Mother trucker, dude. There we go. And then I'm gonna keep it relatively sketchy because I will be rendering on top of it. And that's kind of been my style recently, is screw it, who needs actual line art when you could just have sketch plus? So yeah. Alright, let me draw a little bit, then I'll come back and read the comments. They had a kid, right? Yes, they did. Her name is Estrella. Oh no, your phone's about to die. Spirit break, quick, plug it in, put it on its lifeline. Okay. So, can he turn into a wolf? He can, but not by choice. It, you know, it's like a curse kind of thing. Where, like, lore is, it's on the full moons as well as other points in time because his curse is set up weird. It's not exactly, like lycanthropy or, like, Jesus Christ. It's not, like, an exact, werewolf curse, so there's, like, you know, funny character-specific stuff that can happen. The daughter does not have werewolf powers. She was born, the daughter was conceived before werewolf stuff, so. Hello! Welcome! Of art style for your characters. Thank you so much! Will the daughter get the curse? No, she will not get the curse. To draw line art. gonna use your leftover money to commission you, but you have no leftover money of $3. That's completely fair. Welcome back, Echo. Y'all are enjoying the bathtub, aren't you? For Jamboza, you think the names for these are so pretty and the lore is so cool? Thank you. From Echo, genuine question, theoretically, if he had the curse during her conceiving, would she have gotten it? No, so it is a different kind of curse, not like the typical werewolf curse, like an individual curse that like affects the character's, or like the person's soul. So it would not be transferable like that. But it would be fun to think about little tiny werewolf baby. Would be absolutely adorable. So she got her mom's good genes. Yeah, she did. Not wolf genes. Y'all are enjoying the tub. The tub is good. The tub is great. Ghostly, you are like the hydrophant for the tub. I don't even think most people know what hydrophant means. I don't even think I'm using the word correctly, but you are like the archbishop of the tub. Cardinal, if you will. Genes are the beans of the body. Hello! Welcome! Estrella's a wolf running around, which sounds so cute. Not gonna lie. She would be adorable. She would absolutely be super cute. And like, I mean, Zeriel's curse is like technically tailored more to the individual. So even if Estrella did get the curse, it's not like she would exactly have like turn into a werewolf. She might turn into like a different creature, which I think would be a little tiny fox, because that's just how she is. She's a little sly little being. Oh gosh, chat's going so fast. Why'd he get the curse? So this curse is from an evil wizard that his brother paid off because his brother's a dick. Which is lore that I want to get into later. That I just haven't got the chance to, because I'm drawing as fast as I can. But you can't draw everything, you know? These guys are making a religion out of tub. Okay, everyone in the tub. So this happened, I did Art Fight live stream, which is like an online like trading event throughout July. So I did some Art Fight streams, and everyone, it all started with Ghostly was like, hey, I'm in the tub, y'all. And it just kept going from there. So everyone just loves the tub. Hello, Koi Fish, welcome. That's what the tub is about. Oh no, you're completely fine, Koi Fish. You're all good. Make a YouTube short on tubs. I will do that just for you, Ghostly. Might not be soon, but I will do it eventually. At first, when this popped up, the DTIYS, you thought, dress to impress? Dude, I think at one point in time, I did do a random dress to impress stream that lasted like a single hour. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I don't even remember why I did it. I think it was because I was like tired and sad. And I was like, you know what? I don't have the energy to draw, so we're just gonna play dress to impress. That's when I was like trying to do weekly streaming, which I might get back into. We will see. I have a very unforgiving schedule right now. make another short with a Alex Burns song again. I probably will eventually. I have a couple of shorts and like sounds that I want to line up with them as well. So I gotta get to those first. I have a list of shorts I need to make with their associated sounds, but I will probably do so again in the future. Not gonna lie. Make more shorts with them? I definitely will. I like how half the comment section is just praising Tubbs. Y'all are having a good time. All hail the Tubbs. Have a good day or night, Brett. Enjoy. I spent like 10 minutes just trying to draw Zeriel's hair. What the heck is this? And I don't even like it. What the hell? What is wrong with his face? What did I do? It looks so good as the sketch. What? When in doubt, liquefy. When in doubt, liquefy it out. Alright, something like that, I think. Gotta go. Thank you, Echo, for joining. I'll miss you. Oh no, you've been drawing on the wrong layer. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Main religions of the chat: tub, cat, and deer. You know, I just need to have you guys like battle it out. It needs to be a battle royale, honestly, at this point. I know we technically like came to a consensus last stream, but I feel like y'all need to battle it out again. Those are some good religions, though. Oh, hello, Ghost! I probably totally missed when you joined in. Welcome, welcome. Bayron, welcome. Hope you're having a good day so far. All right. What? There we go. I do have a question though. Should I open up like a Q&A if anyone wants to ask like general like art questions or character questions? Just curious if that would be something y'all would be interested in. Hub for life. Yeah, if everyone, what's your spirit animal? From Six Account, the reason why he said because why'd you have to chase the light means heaven, so someone died. So he's not dead. Yeah, thankfully he is not dead. You must push through the painful anatomy parts so you can just draw your dango seed. Oh, I felt that so hard. A lot of questions about art. Yeah, that's totally fine. I can totally open that up. From Ghost, someone who's up with 2 cats, you think you're legally obligated to follow the cat religion? Fair enough. Gartic fun on the stream if people living with bathtubs. Oh my god. Dude, okay, Gartic fun would go hard, to be honest. Like, especially with like bathtubs and everything. Thank you for the stuff. Love to edit. Alright. I want to open up. Okay, hold on. Okay. Boom. Q&A is up right now. You guys could just. Oh gosh, it is looking broken AF. How the heck does that work? Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, jeez. Okay, back to the beard. Back to the important things, like the beard. Koi fish, you are your spirit animal? Nice. You remember the last Gartic phone? Oh man, I need to rewatch that stream. I don't even remember what happened. I like blacked out for that Gartic phone. Like every time we play, I'm like, yay, it's gonna be so much fun. And then I'm like, oh no, my computer's lagging to HE double hockey sticks. No, I can't draw properly. So I feel like one of the reasons why we probably haven't done another Gartic phone stream in a while is because I don't want to deal with my computer like absolutely having a meltdown. Kept putting Undertale characters across, but that's completely fine, you know? Don't tell Twitter, but toilets are better than tubs. Not sorry at the same time. Dang. We got a rivalry now. Okay. Something is up with his hair. I feel like it's like both not voluminous and too voluminous at the same time. Okay, I need to stop messing with it. I need to just continue drawing. Messing with it will only irritate me further. So we're gonna scroll out a little bit. We're gonna have fun while drawing. You will not have a mental breakdown over the hair. Just gotta repeat that to yourself, you know? Words of affirmation. You're not gonna have a mental breakdown over art tonight. Dang! Oh, music is a little overpowering. Sorry about that. Let me turn my mic gain down, maybe. Hold up. Testing, testing, testing. Better? Worse? Ugh. Hopefully that's a little bit better. If not, let me know. Imagine I just like turn my volume like all the way up. Just absolutely massacre everyone's ears. If you ever do it again, you will put some of the Asgore meme in there. You definitely should. I support that. Alright. Now we're gonna do the color on this side. Alright. What should you practice drawing? Shoes. That's something I need to practice drawing is shoes. That's better? Okay, thank you so much, Hollows. But yeah, for those of you who want to use the Q&A feature, it should be active now. If it's not, let me know. Can't believe the Asgore meme wasn't there last time you played it. It was just Among Us. Listen, if you play Gartic Phone, it will have Among Us in it. It's just how it works. It's ingrained in the culture, you know? Oh gosh. Tell us about your drawing. Okay, so I'm currently working on a drawing of my OCs. We got Zeriel, we have Lucille, and let me pull her up. Estrella right here, which is their daughter. I recently made a short about them, which is the like Eternity by Alex Warren short that I made, which absolutely blew up. So I'm doing a DTU draw this in your style challenge for everybody who wants to participate. So currently it's like a fun little action pose where the two of them are dancing, the background's kind of skewed, you know, a lot of fun. Oh yikes, y'all. Why can't you guys be friends? From Koi Fish, you need to make the shoulders better, so you can need a healthy elbow placement. Oh man, the shoulders are always so hard to get right. God, no. Okay. Y'all are just absolutely covering chat in tubs and bathtubs. You think the tubs have taken over? I think so too. Dang, right now stream looks like the IKEA bathroom section. Yeah, it's a little unstable at the moment. Okay, guys, let's calm it down a little bit, please. Just for everyone's sanity. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but let's calm it down. Just imagine you need to explain your OC's lore someday. Probably at one point. One tub for every frog to ever appear on stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got band-aids now. It's evolving. Fellow tubs, what if we lead with peace and respect? No, I think only violence. Okay. Alright. Gonna draw star up here. Okay, I think this would be the collarbone placement that I had earlier. I wanted to redo the shirt just because I wanted a little bit more flow for the like flowy shirt element. We are mentally supportive. Yeah. From Hollows, I know about a post about the lore, but not to be rude. You don't like reading, you're lazy. You know what? That's fair. Lore is, so basically, these two live in like a shitty like webtoon manhwa world where basically they fell in love, and then this dude's awful brother pretty much gave him a curse that pretty much he's gonna go crazy and become a quote-unquote beast, which is why he ends up becoming a wolf. And then it takes like a couple of years. Lucille has Estrella, which is their daughter. And it takes a couple of years before Zeriel's curse is actually partially cured, so he could be with his family again. And then, man, I can't even remember my own OC's lore. Jeez. Worst OC parent ever. And then some stuff kind of like goes a little wonky with Zeriel's curse. But pretty much... should take the wife and kids. Oh my gosh. The brother should take them and the kids. Oh my gosh. Sorry, every time I look at chat, it's only tubs and toilets. I'm trying to figure out what chat is saying. But yeah, that's pretty much the OC lore, and then, you know, the curse gets partially cured, and so Zeriel gets to be with his family again, but with complications. Technically, the curse acts up every full moon, and then other times as well because of some like wording for the curse is a little funky. So don't have to write down your lore, you just forget it every 2 seconds. Exactly. Alright guys. The absolute just chaos in chat. Alright. Do the lapels. This one I think would come around this way. About there, I think. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. Guys, we're gonna chill it on the emojis, or I'm gonna start putting people on, like, put you guys in timeout. I'm gonna put you guys in the corner if we don't chill it out with the emojis, please. It was fun for a little bit. But let's be respectful of other people in chat. Thank you very much. It feels like 1200. Yeah, exactly. How old are these two? If you're talking about the OCs, Zeriel is 33 and Lucille is 31. So they're, you know, they're older characters. What's your character design process? So a lot of the time I end up getting like inspiration from just general media I've consumed. So like and so basically a lot of the time I end up getting like ideas from like, you know, you're just chilling, you're sleeping, and then you have the absolute most like wonderful dream ever, and you're like, damn, those OCs are great. And so you take those and then you run with them. I usually just tend to go off of whatever feels best for the character. I don't really have an OC design process as of the moment. I kind of just let the OCs kind of, I guess, design themselves. I do tend to try and use like shape language and stuff when designing OCs to make sure that, you know, I guess overall they have like a general, like design or like shape design, I guess. I've just said words. Nothing has made sense of what I've said for like the last 2 minutes, but words have been said. Do all of my OCs place in the same universe? No. So currently Lucille, Estrella, and Zeriel are all in their own universe. I do have a couple other OC animatics and stuff up as well, but a lot of those are for Dungeons and Dragons characters. So they are not in the same universe. Alright. You need picture ideas? We have a plushie of your OC and you need picture ideas. Put them in the fridge and the washing machine. You got fridge, washing machine, probably a bathtub, I think is gonna pop up somewhere in chat at some point in time for, I don't know why, but D&D is literally a CIA grade OC psyop. Yep, exactly. From Jimbo's It's real, they just spawned a life, then you add a bunch of lore and stuff. Exactly. From Ghostly, to be clear, you did not create art for your OC. Oh cool, your friend was helping you. That's awesome. Hollows, do you plan to expand the world, or are you just going with Webtoon for all of eternity? I do plan on expanding the world. I just have not had the time to like actually sit down and like come up with names and everything. Cause I mean, that's kind of like the whole meme of it is like, the like shitty like romance genre webtoons had been like, I guess like my pastime for a very long time, where I was like, I have some downtime, so I would just watch those, I would just read those. Yeah, anyone can draw if you practice and try hard enough. I believe in you. Drawing is not about whether you can or can't, it's whether you have the I guess, ambition to just start. I believe in you. Alright. But, yeah, I do plan on expanding the world at one point. I just haven't. It's kind of just based off of shitty manhwa. From Raid, Rings, your profile picture started as a mystic princess, became an extinct, traumatized goddess in a dying world. Nice. You just keep adding cool stuff until there's no more to add. Wait. You just keep adding stuff until they're too cool to add more. Exactly. Jambos, people in chat yapping about their OCs and content. Your OCs are just in the dark waiting for a friend of yours. Hey, tell me about your OCs. Hey, if you want to put a little bit about your OCs in chat, you totally can. This is a place of sharing. From Stick Account and the universe where you two OCs. You're drawing, you know, magic in the... Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I am tripping on my words. In the universe are two OCs you're drawing. No magic. Is it normal in the universe? They are. Is magic a normal thing for both of them before the whole wolf thing? Do people normally turn into furry animals a lot? No, it is the furry animals a lot is not a common occurrence at all. But magic, it's like I'd say like the setting is like a middle kind of magic. It's not like high fantasy or low fantasy. It's like a middle one where there's like mages and magic. I mean, it's kind of like an everyday thing where magic still exists, but there's very few like actual mages. And Zeriel's curse is like something that does not happen very often because the actual, like, I guess curse name is called like a black mark. And those are like incredibly hard to curse somebody with. Or I guess you need to be like insanely powerful magics to curse somebody with them. So, basically, it does not happen very often. And the few people who have been cursed with it die very soon because of either, like, extraneous stuff. Because the curse that he has, like I said, it's called a black mark. It doesn't necessarily, you know, turn people into fuzzy creatures. It can do other stuff as well. It just depends on, like, I guess the actual, like, wording of the curse. What actually happens. This is the Comic Fodder channel, OCs of the language. Thank you, Raid. From Ghostly, your two characters, Ollie and Sam, were on your channel. Nice! You got info posted in a new post. Lovely. From Dutch Niddler, you started drawing in March. Yeah, with a $5 sketchbook. Exactly. It doesn't take too much to start. You just gotta have the, I guess, the willingness to start. From Ghostly, you're working on videos. Nice. That'll be super cool. From Spiritberry, one of your characters, but you can't draw humans. Dang. Your bird won't stop crawling on you. Oh my gosh, you have a bird. That's so cool. Hello, Stolitz. Welcome, welcome. And chat's going so fast. I'm trying to read all of it. Oh, you have a pet bunny, Ghostly. That's super cute. Oh, you have a, from Sticks account, you have a magic gem. One of your OCs has a magic gem. Cool. Ooh, in his head. Nice. The bird is one. You're taking the bird side. Nice, Raid. Jamboza, you love your OCs, you have 7 of them. Nice. Different multiverses / realms, and they found each other. Ooh, an abandoned and forgotten little realm. Nice. You'll look when stream ends. Whoa. You could yap about them all, D. And want to hear about your OCs? Yeah, Koi-fish, you're more than welcome to share. Oh, you used to have a bunny, but a hawk got it? I'm so sorry. Oh geez, why the heck? Alright. Let me answer some of the Q&A stuff, because I kind of neglected that. From Ghostly in the Q&A, how long have I been drawing? I have been drawing since, shoot, I guess like major time that I really started drawing was like 2016. So that would be, I guess, almost going on 10 years now is how long I've been drawing, which is, I'd say, like a sizable amount of time. From Frecklinshire for OCs, do you start with the design first or the story? I usually start with the design and then probably like a character trait that I can explore with the character. And then I kind of build the story around them, what would feel, I guess, the most appropriate. And then I continue to add on it from there. My cat is demanding that I let her outside, so. Alright. Give me one more second. From Braid Spinell, what did they call it, an oven? If you get the cold food out and eat the hot food. Nice. From Star, who in the family is my favorite to draw? I would have to say Zeriel. I absolutely love drawing him, but I love drawing sad men, so that's no surprise for me. And then from Ghost of Odelian, who is my, what was your biggest inspiration for these 3? I think individually, inspiration for these 3 were on the tip of my tongue. Honestly, like, I cannot deny the allegations. Odie and Penelope were definitely big inspirations for, Zeriel and Lucille. That could probably be gathered without me really saying much. But yeah, they were some really big inspirations for these 2. Alright. Let me go back to chat, see what I've missed. Alright. Alright, bye, Hollow. Have a good time. Sorry I missed you when you left. Yeah. From Styx account, her name is Lucy. Cute. Superhuman. A hero named Miss Luck. Nice. Thank you for the sub, Terra Draws. Oh man. Okay. From Koi-fish talking about their OC. So Zay was an alien and JJ is a human. Zay, BFF, pushes her off to a spaceship. Oh no! Close to Earth, and she crashes into a house and falls to the roof. Into JJ's bedroom. Nice. Alright. Ghostly, gonna be mature and just politely decline. Thy toilet is better. From Koi-fish, JJ hugs her and they stop fighting. Nice! Hello, Angel. Welcome, welcome. They become girlfriends? Nice. I love everyone sharing about their OCs. I want to read it all. I'll probably do so after stream. It's hard to read chat and draw at the same time. And this is a drawing stream, so I kinda should probably draw a little bit. Hello, Minzy Trixie. You have character OCs? Yeah. Just share them in chat. Everyone's having a good time reading each other's little, I guess, OC lores. Eyebrow time! Hello, Toast. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day so far. We're kind of just chilling. I'm drawing. Other people are sharing their OC lore in the chat, so you can join in if you'd like. Ooh, Angel, you're making OCs together with some people? Nice. I gotta read all of it? Listen. I'm trying so hard, but I'm dyslexic. I can only focus on one thing at the time, and I can barely read. The smile is so pretty. Thank you, Toast. Ooh, Looney's or not Looney. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that, but it's a very cute character name. Everyone has some good character names. Do the hair now. Trying to keep it as good as it was when I initially did it, but I don't think it'll happen, but that's okay. If it's not as good, we'll just fix it when we're rendering. Which I probably won't get to this stream. I probably only have time to just draw Lucille and Zeriel, if I'm gonna be honest. You said you don't gotta read all of it. Oh, my bad, Raid. Hello, that girl behind the walls, Claire. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Boom. Put her ear in. Yeah, I think she needed a little bit of eyelashes down at the bottom. Kind of even out her eye a little bit. Oh, you changed your user? Well, welcome back. Alright, we're gonna draw an ear in. Here we go. And now I have to draw her complicated ass haircut. Or hairstyle, not even a cut. Her hair's long, that's not a cut, that's a... Gosh darn it. Okay. Let's see how well we can draw this in. Don't you just love drawing a braid, which is just a bunch of circles with little V-shapes in them? Look how lovely that braid is. Everyone has paragraphs in the chat. Exactly. From Toast, her hair is so pretty. Does she do it every day, or is she more of an updo person? I would say she usually does it every day. Her daughter Ella would help her with her hair. She likes doing her hair. It makes her feel pretty. And I can't blame her. I mean, for doing, like, I think it's called Dutch braids, where you have, like, the braid that wraps around your head, are relatively stable hairstyles. So, honestly, you could usually, like, put it in an updo, like, maybe once a week, and then just have it stay there. Hello, Hanato Cheese. Love my art. Thank you, thank you. Who is easier to draw, wolf guy or girl? P.S. You forget the names every second you say it. Just think of it, girl is Lucy, and then boy is Zeri. Easier to draw, I would have to say probably Zeriel, just because, I don't know, Lucille, I get caught up with drawing her now and again, like, I have to draw her perfectly. I mean, then again, sometimes Zeriel's body type, I have a really hard time making sure, like, I don't know, I draw it properly, or at least the way I want to. So, both of them have their ups and downs when drawing them, but so far I've had a relatively easy time doodling both of them multiple times a day, so... No cartoons have to do with being homeless. Oh no! Alright. From Mini Trixie in the Q&A, what gives you inspiration of your OC characters? So I already mentioned, like, earlier in stream, like, definitely Odie and Penelope were big inspirations for Lucille and Zeriel. That is something I cannot deny. But I also usually just like to take a lot of inspiration from stuff that's going on, like, IRL in my life. Like, you know, people that I, like, wish I knew or met in certain times of my life, or are in current situations that I'm trying to process. I don't know, these characters are very self-indulgent, so they tend to be, you know, a lot of the inspiration comes from my life and stuff that happens in it. Alright, back to chat, see what's... From Stick's account, how to get the ideas for the short that got famous, and kind of why'd you make them? Literally, it was just from life. These are characters that I was kind of like, I guess, like, rambling about in my Instagram stories for a while. Like, I think I rambled about them for like a solid 3 weeks before I actually made any kind of Instagram post or like actual post that wasn't in my stories about them. And then when I heard like the eternity sound, I'm like, man, this would be so good to make for these characters and do as a sound. And then I just did it. I don't know how it got so many views, and I question it, but I'm extremely grateful. I wish I could be like, yes, this is how this is the step-by-step process of how to get your OCs noticed. Because I don't even know. I think genuinely, I just made the reel for my own enjoyment and amusement. Not expecting any likes or anything, and then people just gravitated towards it, which I'm extremely grateful towards. Oh, you can't get food? I'm so sorry, Koi Fish. Hello, Vivian. Welcome, welcome. Ramen and watching an artist stream? Heck yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with chat so much. It's going so fast. I'm so sorry. I'm so slow. From Ghostly. Talking about their show. Okay. Red Spinel here. We see the very rare American taxi. Specifically comic fodder in her natural habitat. Drawing her OCs. Thank you. From Girl Behind the Walls. Question, always wondered, every live I've joined, what exactly we call you, because every time I say your name it feels weird. Call you comic, or I'm sorry. Usually, I either go by Toxie, comic, or fodder. Any will work. I don't really have like I guess, like, my alias name posted up here on YouTube, so it's not like most people use it anyways. But normally it's Toxie. Alright. Yeah, yours got noticed by sitting in their own grave. Oh, jeez. Gotta head out, Toast. Thank you so much for popping by. It was lovely to have you. Toxie's such a cute name. You're stealing. Alright, that's fair. Just use it with grace and pride, alright? Because it literally comes from, like... Toxic comes from literally toxic, but without the C. So, I mean, just don't be too toxic, alright? From Girl Behind the Walls. Wait, no, from Hanato Cheese. How'd you learn to draw? You're just curious, you're a beginner artist. So I actually learned to draw by tracing a lot. I was a artist back in peak FNAF and Undertale era. So I used to go through and find bases and just either use Ibis Paint on my phone, or I would go through and geez, what's it called? Oh, why can't I think of what it's called? Oh, MS Paint, and I would doodle over bases. And then eventually I learned a lot of like anatomy and art theory and stuff from, of course, like YouTube tutorials, but also art books. I am a big fan of reading art books. So if anyone has art book recommendations, let me know. I have some recommendations that everyone should read because they're just absolutely god tier books. But yeah, that's kind of how I learned to draw, is by tracing things. Do that respectfully. Never post it. If you do, credit the artist that made the base. From Girl Behind the Wall, question for any of your OCs. Have you ever referenced a character that you may like within that OC? Yeah, no, I've totally referenced a lot of characters that I like. So a very funny also reference that I use for Lucille is one that I don't think a lot of people would guess, but like Tinkerbell, specifically from like the video, like made for video sequel, like Tinkerbell movies back in the 2010s, is actually an inspiration for Lucille. I don't know, a lot of it just comes from, like I said, like life stuff that's kind of going on and everything. No, you can totally steal it. I don't really care if you do, koi fish. Oh yeah, Angel Arc, I totally daydream about my OCs. 100%. Book recommendations, how to draw everything. It's kind of goofy, but it's such a cute book. Nice! I'll definitely have to look it up from Jamboza. The same you learned by drawing and tracing FNAF security breach characters. Nice. 6 account, favorite fandom. Honestly, I don't know. I agree with most of the comments. Owl House is pretty good. Need art books for drawing faces, tell you. I have, so a lot of good art books for drawing faces is look up like portraiture books. I don't have a specific one off the top of my head. I'd have to look in my book stack. But specifically ones for like, it's really funny, but portrait books for oil painting always have wonderful references in them. So I always recommend those ones. Hello, Potato Goblin, welcome, welcome! I love how we're talking about everyone's things. love hearing about people's favorite things. This is awesome. Alright. Ugh. Back to live chat. Okay. I'm gonna do Lucille's other little hair flicky. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, favorite fandoms, Legend of Zelda. Nice. There's always some good Legend of Zelda stuff. I haven't really played many of the games, but I've watched my sister play, like, whatchamacallit? It's, oh man, which one was it? It's the one with, you know, that Link turns into a wolf. I can't remember what the title of that one is. But, my sister used to play it all the time. It was her favorite game, so we watched her play it. Do I have siblings? Yes, I have 2 siblings. I have, my brother and my sister. They're both older than me. My brother's my baby man, and my sister is a strong, independent woman that I look up to. I mean, I look up to both of them. But especially my brother. He's actually the reason why I started drawing. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters has been really popping off recently. I still have not watched the movie. I know I said I would watch it like a couple streams ago. It is still waiting on my watch list, and I'm so sorry. Week, you have 5 siblings and you're older, you win? Nice. Watch it. I know I need to watch it. I'm sorry. Alright, give me a second. I gotta let my cat out. So, BRB, my cat is screaming at me because she wants to get out. Be right back. I'm coming with you. I'm coming. Alright, the cat has been released. We're back. Aw, damn. Your dad keeps trying to commission you for free, Jamboza? You're not that good of an artist, are you sure? Do it! You can't get better at art without drawing. And I don't know, some of the best drawings that I think I've done have been commissions, and then there's also commissions that I'm like, damn, I wish I did this character better justice. And we all have those days, you know? The important part is that you try. Yeah, this is what it sounds like. I love that. You have a book, how to draw almost anything? Nice. Yeah, leave your comfort zone. It seems hard, but do it. You can't grow as an artist without saying, hey, you know what, it's okay to make bad art. And I feel like that's something that has helped me really grow as an artist. Is like at some point in time, I just said, hey, I don't really have any expectations when I am drawing. And I've been like the happiest I've ever been drawing when I don't have any expectations for how I want an art piece to turn out. And it always turns out better that way, I guess. When I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna go into it balls to the wall, have a good time. Gotta learn how to draw dragons. Dude, drawing dragons is so hard. I know how to draw like 1 dragon. And that's it. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you so much for joining stream. It's also finding your art style. Exactly. Honestly, for me, I feel like finding your art style is like the last thing artists should focus on. I feel like a lot of people put too much emphasis on it. They lock you in a little box that's like, hey, you need an art style. But I feel like it's like, I don't know, to me, I don't feel like anyone needs an art style, especially for like going into the industry. You change your art style up all the time. It's all about just having fun when drawing, learning the fundamentals, and then your art style will come naturally off of the media that you like base your artistic studies on. And then some people will like hinder themselves by being like, oh, everything has to look the same, when it's not about that. It's about having fun. Yeah, if you need to leave your comfort zone, you have a wolf OC and you need to learn that. Same. Dude, drawing Zeriel in wolf form is like the first time I've ever drawn like literally an animal ever. So it's been hard, but you know, after a point in time I realized like, yeah, I am improving. And you start to enjoy it. Alright, I gotta pull up my my clothing reference on another screen because I'm like doodling these out. Does anyone know how to draw wolves? You're gonna crash. Step 1, Google wolf. Looking at references definitely helps. Because I learned from tracing, I always tend to pull up like maybe a clip art version of a wolf, put that on like a very low opacity on like, you know, like a stream, and then just block it out physically, like maybe with like a red color or something, and just see the basic shapes of what it looks like. So like for a wolf, you know, you got the 2 ears, usually has like a kind of triangular head with another like kind of trapezoid behind it, nose here, and then eyes kind of slant down. And this is just from like tracing off of someone's clip art at some point in time, which then again, I don't post it, it's just for references. And then boom, you have a little wolfy wolf. But that's just, you know, you gotta break it down shape by shape, which makes it a lot easier. Where you can only draw animals, well, that's kind of a superpower because there's so many more animals than there are humans, you know? Ooh, makes these skills very difficult. That's fair. I mean, doing it traditionally, you can print it out and use a light board as well. Get like a red Sharpie and then break it down that way. So you can only draw stick figures? Hey, it's not only draw stick figures, you can draw stick figures. There's a difference. You need to learn people sitting in chairs. Dude, it's so hard. Especially like perspective with people in chairs. Awful. Worst. Those guys are in plenty of chairs. Yikes. Dang. Yeah, look up Bernie and his mittens. Draw that one. Yeah, you learned how to draw people sitting a while ago? Congrats, Angel Arc. Yeah, traditional artists as well. You feel your pain. That's entirely fair. Alright, we're gonna do that there. Okay, and this is wrong. It does that. Gotta actually look at the reference if you want to draw something properly, huh? Imagine that, looking at a reference. I don't know, she does have like her shoulder bulges and everything up here, but I'm probably gonna draw that on a separate layer for my sanity, if I'm gonna be honest. So, boom, something like that. And then we'll kind of erase down here for the second part of the chest plate. And I know, like, the Leonard's pretty messy, but again, we're gonna be rendering over this, so a lot of it should be fine. Draw them sitting on the ground, that's fair. Questions about your show, your board? What would you say is, like, the main conflict of the show? Hello, Z-Doodles, welcome, welcome. You may have been here before, but I may have missed you, but welcome. And then welcome, distinguished artist. This art looks neat, thank you. You could draw people in almost any pose or angle at the moment. You add an object or a scene they interact with, that skill goes out the window. I recommend doing some figure drawings. That's gonna be the best way to draw people both sitting down and interacting with things, unfortunately. From Angel Arc, who else finds it satisfying to see perfectly sharpened pencil with the eraser that isn't gone? That's pretty good. To be short, around 11 minutes. Nice. All right, we're gonna try and do her skirt when not also completely effing it up, because it's a poofy skirt and I forget how poofy skirts work, so I think that's gonna go there. It all pinches to a point, and I think we'll have it like, that's not how that looks. Give me like 20 minutes as I draw a skirt real quick. I think that there, that there, that there? No? Question mark? How do skirts work, my guys? I forgot. Why are we here? Jumbosa, you can draw almost any pose and stuff, but that's with a reference. Without a reference, heads only for you. That's fair. Alright, and then she has like tiered layers to her dress, so we'll draw those as these are separate sections of the skirt. We'll try that. I gotta sneeze real quick, my bad. Alright. I don't know, honestly, I have had a lot of fun drawing people recently with and without a pose, but that's mostly because I kind of learned a lot of references and anatomy from my brother. Yeah. Draw lines around the edges a bit. Yep, exactly. From Distinguished Otter, Otter, my bad. Distinguished Artist, man, how do you have the patience to do line art? You just erase the part of the sketch and call it a day. This is, to me, this is not even line art. This is sketch part 2. Or actually part 3. This is the 3rd sketch. I just want this to be really good, because this is actually the first, like, illustration I have done in a very long time. So I just want to have, I want it to be a good kind of round off of my art for, I guess, like the past couple of months or even a year. I don't think I've done like a whole big art piece in a while. So just want to make sure it's perfect, and then I'm gonna, you know, eventually I will just be rendering over the top of all of this. There we go. Bless you. Thank you for the bless you. From Ghost of Odelian Leonard's the only thing you can't draw reliably? Dang. yeah, you're more than welcome to share some news if you'd like to, Koi Fish. Alright. Toss the guys in here. Get the frogs back in here. I think that's pretty good for skirt. Better than I would usually do, so let's go. Oh no! Oh, that's good that he's back. I'm glad. It's always good to have, I guess, your favorite things come back into town. Sweat. Nah, you don't have to share who it is unless you really want to. Alright, and then, so, her dress has... Oh jeez, if I can pull it up. Like, these panel sections on it, so I'm gonna try my best to replicate that, but a lot of this is probably gonna be in the rendering process or drawn on top. So, if I were to, like, draw a quick line down here, and we're just gonna place everything on that line. Nice! Needs a towel, you're sweating. Needs a whole bucket. Dang. Hot pepper kind of sweating right there. Sweating because you're nervous. Making a comic if anyone's interested. Yes, Spirit Berry, you can totally share. If I remember correctly, the comic name was Cartoons from Hell. You can correct me if I was wrong about that, though. Lucille looks great in armor. Thank you! Alright, we're gonna do that. Trying to get these sections even, question mark? Or at least, like, not terrible? Okay, I think we erase those and we try again. When it is not working, kill your darlings and try again. Best art advice I was ever given is if it's not working, then why the heck are you still trying to make it work? Do it again. Jamboza, you made a comic with your OCs, but you're too afraid to post it. And your channel is invisible. Hey, honestly, I would just post it just for yourself. That's, like I said earlier in the stream, that's kind of... yes. That's kind of how my OCs kind of blew up, because that's just, you know, I was posting it for myself. I was having a good time, and, you know, when you have a good time and post things for yourself, people enjoy that. They really do. Steak channel. Alright, so now I think we can redo that sectioning on the dress. Yeah, something closer to that, I think. Is it perfect? No, but I think it's good enough. And that is all I ask it to be. I don't know, I think, chat, I think we need to normalize art just being good enough. Finish it and post it, yay! Thank you for the sub, we're gonna, 255. Alright. We'll just put these down here. Alright, and then there's little flowers in these little blocks right here. I'm just gonna doodle in some flowers. They're not gonna be like anything super pretty. They're just gonna be little doodle flowers. comic about cryptids and other mystical creatures from Spiritberry. Nice. This channel's gonna make me have 6 heart attacks from happiness. Hey, we're here to make people's days better. I wouldn't stream if it didn't make at least one person's day better. Because, you know, I've gotten a lot from YouTube the past few weeks, and it's always good to give back. There's no use in putting negativity into the world when it's already negative enough, you know? Oh, that's totally fine, Angel Arc. Have a good one. Have a good night and or day. Alright. There we go. Little flower decals. Nice. Any other questions for your channel? Are you working on like a pilot episode or like a comic series for your series? You probably already answered that, but just curious, and I probably missed it. Chat was going pretty fast there for a hot minute. Throw these in here, and then they have like the little diamond aspects on them, so I'm just throwing those in there, making sure that they're at least semi-even. It is fabric, so they don't have to be entirely like geometric, you know. Did your question go through? Oh yeah, I forgot that we had a I'm yapping and drawing, forgot that we had a Q&A. Hold up, let me pull up. Yeah, okay. There we go. It did go through. My bad, Koi Fish. Does Lucy have any other scars or no? She does. Lucy also has. So like part of the story is her and Zeriel like fought in like a civil war pretty much before they like, you know, became a couple. So she does have like a couple general scars, but she does actually have a scar like about here on her abdomen, from like a pretty nasty, like, you know, final battle injury that she got, which you know put her bedridden for a little bit. But that's like the other like big major scar that she has. And then also from Koi Fish. Oh, never mind. I saw the scars. My bad, I kind of forgot that the Q&A was there. It does not automatically tell me, like, when stuff pops up in the Q&A. It kind of just, like, pops... I have to flip to it manually instead of, like, looking at chat. So, I'm sorry that I missed it for so long if you, like, posted it a while ago. From Ghostly, cool, you're working on a pilot right now! Full animation... It is going to be doing all of that. That's perfectly fine. Love the way the... Oh! The plates flew in the dress. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is so interesting. Yay, I'm glad. Alright. What am I missing also on her dress? Okay, those do those. These do that. Well, we'll just leave that for right now. That's pretty much the majority of her dress. Although, I know... Is this on this layer? Yes, I have a random circle. I think that's from the wolf, like, 20 minutes ago. Spiritberry, question for your comic. How many characters will be featured in your comic? I know you have a couple of other OCs that I'm not sure if they're attached to the same cartoons of Hell story or if they're separate characters. So just curious. Ghostly, you'll be an OG when you become famous? Yeah, we'll all be OGs. Ask another question? Nice. Let me actually flip to that. What's an art habit that I have? Art habit. That is a good question. I mean, if we're talking about, like, bad habit that I have for art, jeez, what is an art habit that I have? Oh, art habit that I have is using the C button. If you look, oh wait, you guys can't see it. If you press the C button on Clip Studio Paint, it'll give you the like transparent brush, so you can actually just turn it into eraser by pressing C on Clip Studio. And it's a good habit to do in Clip Studio Paint, but in other programs, mainly Photoshop, which I had to use for a class, it pulls up the crop tool. And it was, oh, it's a bad art habit when it just pulls up the crop tool and you're like, oh wait, oh no, now I'm locked in this screen as it's trying to completely destroy my art. Lovely. There'll be 3 main characters, 2 villains, and a dog. Nice. Oh, I'm excited for the dog. The C button thing is one of your favorite memories. Yeah. That's one of the worst things, is like when you have a shortcut that you are so used to that, like, it just absolutely kills you when you go to a new program and it doesn't have it. This is why I hate Photoshop. Photoshop is the worst. Best way to learn art, never touch Photoshop in your life. Unless you're, like, physically have to. Unless you are held at gunpoint, do not touch Photoshop. Ooh, is there romance? Ooh, I also want to ask that question for Spiritberry for their story as well. Alright, you know, I realized I did this all in one layer, but it probably would have been so much easier if I, like, separated the layers out. Ellipses. Anyways. Alright, how does this hand work again? I, like, took forever when drawing this hand, and now I'm gonna have to figure out how I drew it again. Thank you for the sub, Lauren! Ooh, romance! We gotta love romance! Taxi goes quiet, and on her Photoshop, the crop interface is running. She's speechless. Listen! It kills me every time. Ooh! We love the gay romance. Queer representation, let's go! You know, it's so funny, like, out of all my characters, the ones to pop off are the straight ones, which I find hilarious. There's no romance in yours? Nice. Honestly, I feel like we need more stories that just focus on, like, just the general plot without having, like, romance in them. I say that, again, as I'm currently drawing art for a romance story. Alright, and then I think... How did I draw this hand? What is this hand? Alright, we're starting over on this hand. We're turning that down. We're figuring this out. Okay. His hands are so gosh darn big, I can never figure them out half the time. Babe OC, Sam, basically a cooler older version of you. Hey, we love self-insert OCs where they have pieces of yourself. Braid Spinel, when the Hollywood show has a random pointless romance subplot that nobody actually listen. That's exactly it. Oh, you're voicing your ghostly, nice! You want to see them kiss? You don't know why. Dude. There's something inherent about just like characters, people, and just wanting to see them kiss. You know, every kid who's ever had like Barbie dolls has put two Barbie dolls together and gone like mwah mwah and like smacked the faces together to make them kiss. All right, romance doesn't really fit with your plot. You know what? That's totally fair. She's pink. She's literally you. Oh my gosh. It's not going to be complete self-inserted. She's different than you in some ways. Plus, you're terrified of your self-inserting, making a bet. You know what? That's completely fair. I feel like... But there's also, like, the fear that going in the opposite direction also just makes characters unrelatable. You know, you have to make characters relate to... Characters that relate to everybody relate to no one, you know? And if you have them, like, take personal experience from your own life, it makes them easier to relate to. He called you out. Dang. Hey, as long as it's not like, oh man, what was it? Like Twilight? Like Bella or whatever her name is? Where she's like a self-insert in the blandest character ever. I mean, she was in the movies. I've not read the books, but I've heard the books are not much better, so. Yeah, every good character is a self-insert in some way. Exactly. Oh, Ash and Gigi are siblings? Nice. Yeah, wish fulfillment, living out fantasies and stuff. Exactly. I know, I love giving characters, like, for me, like, same insecurities and stuff that I'm trying to, like, work through in my own, like, personal life. Because it's always, I don't know, I feel like it's a good, healthy mechanism that a lot of people can also relate to. Alright. Boom. I don't know if I like that hand, but we're gonna call it a good hand. Because I'm tired of messing with it, and we're gonna put the pointy little claws on because I'm gonna have him have one little woofy hand. Because this is an illustration, and why not? Nice, up for like 3 weeks. Dang, definitely an OG. Alright, Alright. His hand's about that size here. It is not the same size here, that's for gosh darn sure. I think about there. Yeah, I think that's like a good size. And then we'll actually erase this, because I feel like this is... Hello Z-Doodles, welcome, welcome. It's fun putting a little bit of... Oh wait, no, you've been here, I'm so sorry. I keep welcoming you, and I think you've been here for a while. It's fun putting a little bit of yourself into each character. It ties you spiritually to them. Yeah, exactly. You just realized you can't post the comic yet because it's technically held in the future? Or you... Listen, it doesn't matter if it's held in the future. You can just post it, because why not? And then you can just specify that it's in the future. Like, I think we should normalize comics not being in chronological order, because it helps people. As long as you have like a timeline and you let people know like this is in the future. Alright. Boom. Alright. So his sleeves are kind of open. That's why they have like these little areas here. Boom, like that. Let's go. You know what bad spoilers look like? Comics not bad spoilers. Nice. Alright. I think I might finish up the line art for this layer, and I might call it for stream, just because I'm getting eepy. Getting eepy and the room's getting hot because my computer's absolutely dying. You need to hurry up and hurry your big back up and introduce your sillies on your channel. Exactly. Alright. There we go. See, Lucille's hand, boom, can absolutely just slam that out. Looks great. Zeriel's hand takes like a good 10 minutes. Although her hand is a little too big, I think like there should be good size. Love hands. Yippee. From Spiritberry, you were gonna talk about the dog character, but you forgot. Listen, I'd love to hear about your dog character, Spiritberry. Yeah, we love artists. We love supporting each other. Let's go. Alright, I gotta toss all these frogs back onto my other screen because they're lagging my computer and I need you guys to see how many there are. As of the moment right now, Ghostly, not off the top of my head. There's so many frogs. They're so itty bitty, so you guys can't see most of them, but they are there, I swear. Oh, and another frog. Boom, frogs. Frogs! Exactly, the frogs are back. Oh wait, this is an armored hand. I didn't need to get her fingernails. This is an armored hand. Cheese and crackers. Okay. And we have the plate here for the main hand. And then it all comes down here to the wrist, which we will just boop, put it like that. There we go. And done. Bing bong. From Spiritberry, the dog's name is Fargo. I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be on the villain side, but it's a dog, so it doesn't really know what's going on. I love that. I do have a question for all of you guys. For your OCs, do your OCs have any pets? And I love the support that's going around. Keep it up, guys. Alright. Alright, that's hands there. That's there. Oh my gosh, they have a pet ghost bunny named Gigi. Cute. Yeah, Spiritberry talking about the dog part of their story. I was like, alright, we gotta know if everyone else. Yeah, sub to each other, guys. Yes, tiny worm made out of metal definitely counts. You have a dire wolf OC, nice. Her pets are people. It's not slavery, so she said so. Nice. Oh gosh! Her dead sister. Well, maybe she gets better, you know? From Drachenadler, your favorite OC, can't tell others. Has a pet bat, looks like candycorn, cute. Spiritberry, I am curious, on, like, I guess, I know it's silly to kind of fixate on the little dog in your story, but I'm curious to know what the dog's favorite trick to do is. If the dog does tricks. If he has the brain capacity to do tricks. I would love to know. Let's pray for her dead sister. Jeez. From Koi Fish. Oh. White, not his official name, has a dire wolf. Nice. Dog is a Cerberus, but don't let that intimidate you. They're not very smart. No. Give the dog his brain. Give him his brain back. He deserves it. Alright. For Zeriel's probably like chain necklace, I'm probably gonna just use a chain tool for that. I'm gonna be so real. I'm gonna be too lazy to actually draw that in. Okay, I have to hide some of these layers because I'm losing where the anatomy is on the character. Okay. There is where the end of his top is. Okay. Yippee! There we go. OC Aurora is sort of farm girl, so she's great with plants and flowers. In specific, she has a pond at her house with a bunch of ducks and frogs. Cute! Yeah, we'll draw that in right there. There we go. Now we can put these back in so I can actually draw on top of them a little bit more. Anatomy is hard, guys. Alright. I'm locking in real quick, so that's why I'm a little quiet. I'll read chat in a second. Alright, locking in is done. I'm reading chat again. Yeah, anatomy is so hard. Exactly. What did I miss? Okay. Oh, might well go with ChatGPT and get banned again. LMAO. Spiritberry Fargo can do tricks. If you stare at them long enough, you'll set them on fire. No, not the dog! Let's cause a rebellion while Toxie isn't looking. I'm looking now! I see you! Or she hates when people buy chips. And won't buy your chips. No, no chips. Need good names, or you're gonna scream Anna Billy buys chips. Distinguished artists, haven't looked at chat, so don't know if this question has been asked already, but do you have any tips when migrating from more cartoony to semi-realistic / realistic style? My best tip for that is to study masterworks. I actually had another mutual ask me this question because they wanted to like explore their style a little bit more. And my number one thing is to study like masterworks. So some of my favorite stuff to study, I'm gonna pull up my Milanote board again, just because it has important stuff on it. So I really like looking at like mid-modern art. So this is like Lynn Buckham's art. So do master studies. It'll help you like break away from doing cartoony styles and help you with, I guess, like studying the process of how someone goes through and does something. It also helps like with the stylization of like the human or like an animalistic, like the figure's body. Doing a master study will help you with that stylization, so you don't have to start from scratch when doing figure drawing. So that would be my tip. Oh, the dog will set you on fire? Okay, that's fine. Frog keeps telling you your OCs to your friends OC to kiss, but you think it's affecting our brains? Nice. Honestly, maybe they should kiss. You never know. Okay, question from Cassie. Sorry if I missed this for a while. I have to physically check the questionnaire, like the Q&A. It doesn't actually like pop up notifications when stuff is sent in. But are there other werewolves like him or no? Because usually if there's one or something, there has to be a pack of werewolves. And how does his wife process most of this? So actually in the world, there's technically not any other known werewolves, since it's not exactly a werewolf curse. It's not lycanthropy. It is a separate curse that like turns quote unquote the person into a beast. And so I guess that beast can change depending on the person. So there might be other people affected by a similar worded curse, but might not be like, I guess, wolves. So he's a little bit of a lone wolf, you know. And then his wife, for the most part, I mean, at the beginning she was not doing well, because when she first found out was like when she accidentally got hurt by Zeriel. So, it was kind of a shock to her, and then dude, like, ran away for, like, a month. So she couldn't really talk to him, and the next thing she knew, he was, like, locked in the cellar. He locked himself in the cellar. So, a lot of her processing time was not spent with him, but the 5 years that he was locked in said cellar. So, definitely not processing it too well. But she, you know, eventually you have to just come to terms. You're like, well, this is my life now, you know? Alright. Cool. Going back to chat. You need a better name. Ghostly's coming out with some pretty good names. Ghostly, what's his zodiac sign? If you're talking about Zeriel's zodiac sign, he is a Pisces. Bro, who unliked the stream? I did. No, I have no idea. Honestly, whoever wants to. But yeah, we're 5 years. Probably just lead. I heard they invented blue ones. Honestly, we could be asking anybody. Oh, from Figo or Fargo. My bad. I didn't realize that. Oh, he's a Scorpio. That's super cute. Jambos and not you for sure. Nah, anyone can unlike the stream if they want to. Or we're not gonna threaten things to them. It's just their prerogative. Alright. Okay, we're killing the frogs. The frogs are being killed. They're lagging they're lagging my computer too much. Alright. Now we're happy. Not the frogs. Yes, the frogs. It had to be done. For the sake of life and the sake of the world, it had to be done. The frogs had to be cold. Frog murder is a scandal. It's not frog murder, it's frogricide. You know, it's genocide of the frogs. Rip froggies. Hey, free frog legs for everybody. So, it's really just the natural cycle. Your sorrow is immeasurable. And your next 2 minutes is ruined. No! Alright, I think that's the majority. I mean, I still have to do Lucille's shoulder pauldron and then her, I believe, hold up, that goes there. Yeah, her shoulder pauldron and then her rifle as well. So I guess we should sketch those out now. First off, let's merge these layers together. Boom. Local streamer endorsed this genocide. No, frogricide. There's a difference. The violins. Dang. Are we gonna do like a full, like, what is it? Like 21 barrel, like, what is it? That they do for like military funerals? Where it's like, they fire like 21 rounds. But one for each frog. He can levitate objects? Dude. Virgo is my favorite. Or Fargo is my favorite. Absolutely favorite. Yeah, 21 gun salute. Thank you. Hey, if you gotta go, have a good night. Oh, cool. You do play violin? I wish I could play, like, literally any instrument. Hello, Kira the Clown. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I think... Yeah, oh, I remember what I was doing. I'm like, what am I doing again? I was merging the layers together and then adding the shoulder pauldron. We remembered, chat. We remembered what I was doing. Oh, your attention span is leaving your body. You know, that's totally fair. Oh, cool. You're a cello player, distinguished artist. Yeah, I may not know how to play them good, but I can always play them. You're right. It's just like art. I may not be... People may not think they could do art well, but you can. You just gotta do it. Also, Kira the Clown, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. I don't know if I said that when you joined, but... Ghostly, who's the main character? Oh, you love your flute? Cool! I don't know, the best thing I could play was a recorder. Or a triangle? Anyone's privy to playing the triangle? I'm a pretty sick triangle player. Alright. Boom. From here, I think... Oh yeah. Once again, forgot and remembered what I was doing. Shoulder pauldron. Okay, I already have that little piece there. So we are going to have it cover up here. Around. Down there. That's a shoulder pauldron-y piece, I think. Yeah, shoulder pauldron-y. Ooh, you played clarinet till you graduated high school? Nice. No! Yeah. Alright. We're gonna... So here... Boom! Then we have this part that comes down. Actually goes longer than that, so it's about to here. No, I think it's about there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I have to remember how armor works again. Give me a second, gotta lock in real quick. Oh, love my art, so cutesy, thank you, thank you. Boom, alright, and then we're gonna go up here. As the upper shoulder part, and then the cuff part that goes along the shoulder. About something like that. Something off about the shoulder pauldron, but I can't quite place it. We're gonna erase the top again. We're gonna try that again. Alright. And then probably once I finish the shoulder pauldron, I might call it tonight for stream, unfortunately. I am big EP, and I kind of want to finish the Sims 4 like free event before it ends tonight. So I might do a little bit of that as well. But it's been lovely to have you guys all on stream, and I'll have to read through all of your guys' OC lore that you posted earlier. And thank you all for your interest in everyone's stuff. It's lovely to see like everyone supporting each other in the comments. It's absolutely wonderful, and I'm glad everyone is enjoying themselves. You just joined? Oh no! I'm so sorry, Junebug. I'll have to catch you in the rewind then. I'm so sorry. We're not quite over it just yet. Just want to finish the shoulder pauldron first, though. But I hope you're having a good day, at least. Alright. And then we're gonna grab this little top part here. I think what I might do is, when in doubt, liquefy it out. I think it needs to be wider, and I think that's the issue that I'm running into, is that it's not, I guess, like settled on her shoulder enough. And then I feel like I need to bring it down as well. Probably about right there. Her other shoulder naturally lines up. Yeah, shoulder pauldron, let's go! Yep, until next stream, love my art, thank you! Keep tub religion alive. You need another picture idea? Real quick, guys, speed round, picture idea. The first thing that came to my mind is your character in the tub, but you know, I can't... Oh, thank you, Raid! Thank you so much! Been an absolutely lovely time to kind of yap and enjoy stream with everybody so much. And again, thank you so much, Raid. That was absolutely... It was lovely of you. Thank you. Alright. And then I think... Yeah, I had to change like the position on where the shoulder was sitting, because I think that looks up better. There! So now we have Lucille and Zeriel at least sketched out. Or I guess this is probably going to be my line art. So line art is done for the two of them. Yippee! Alright. Thank you all so much. It's been lovely to have you. I hope you all have a great night and or day. Let me drag the last little bit of frogs down onto the screen. We got 3 little guys right here. And with that being said, thank you, Junebug. Thank you, Koifish. Thank you, everyone who's been in stream. And an extra thank you to Rid Spinell for that super. It was absolutely astonishing, and thank you so much. I know I already started the outro again, but we're gonna start it again. How'd you miss 2 hours of stream? I'm so sorry, Alex. Best stream ever. Yeah, thank you guys. Have a good night. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Make sure to drink some water, touch some grass, and then most importantly, stretch.